Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3 4. Mic check. Mic check.
All right, welcome out, guys. It's True Racers Championship iRacing Series. Heat race number 1 getting ready to kick off. 358 mods here at Lanier. Monkey Broadcasting, Monkey Design. I am Caleb Rife, and I'm with John Monker and the Monkey. Ratchet Jaws, they call me. The Monkey, they call him. We're getting ready to duck that pace car off.
Green,
flag
green.
there. Heat race number 1 underway. And it looks like here they're going to keep them doubled out there. They're going to have Jeff Kemp try to take it down the inside there a couple rows back. Got Kevin Johnson there, Darren Gallagher, Tyler Clement up front. Beekner there. JB in the 0-2 down on the bottom underneath Gallagher. He's in third spot. He's going to try to challenge Gallagher for second. And Gallagher looks like he might try to take a run on Tyler Clement here for the lead. As you've got Beekner down underneath Johnson, underneath the 32 car. Dylan Smith going to try to poke his nose in the middle there. He gets contact in with Johnson, the 32 car. We are coming to 5 laps of 12 here in the heat. It's going to be a 100-lap feature here tonight here at Lanier. True Racers Championship iRacing Series. Brought to you in part by B&B Wraps there, RS Button Boxes, Jacksonville International Raceway, and Advanced Sim Racing. We're going to see if Darren Gallagher, as they single out all the way back to fourth with Dylan Smith underneath Johnson, the fourth place there, if they can do anything as the cross flags come. A handful of laps left here at Lanier. And it seems like here it's going to still single it out, and 97 car Tyler Clement going to be your leader. Hopefully, I don't have any technical difficulties tonight with my sound, voice, and whatnot here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. And we're coming to those popsicle sticks in the air for Tyler Clemens. Going to take Gallagher down here. Going to try to make a move on the 97 of Clemens here one last time around as we come out of 4 this time. Heat race number 1. As the white flag goes in the air, they are single file all the way back. We've got our own Kevin Prettyman in the racetrack tonight, in the race car tonight. As we come in there, it's going to be Gallagher. We're going to take the shot down low on Tyler Clemens. We'll see if he can clear him out, but I think it's going to be Clemens there as we got a shot on the 88 of Kevin Prettyman. He's our own, got an in-race report type thing here, I guess, going on tonight. I think we're going to try as Tyler Clemens going to take heat race number 1 here tonight for True Racers Championship iRacing Series. We're going to get Kevin in here, see if we can get a word with him, man.
Hello, hello.
There he is, my friends. Kevin Prettyman, our own, in the booth here with us. Tell us a little about that track tonight, Kevin. What do you think you got going on here? What do we have in store for you tonight?
Well, right now it's pretty rough. I don't know if you can see the cars hopping, but man, it's pretty rough. And I mean, there's a good cushion up top, but coming out of the turn, you catch a bump and unsets the car, and it makes it go a little crazy.
Undoubtedly so, man. It's going to be good. We got you out there in the field tonight, so something new for Monkey here tonight, and looking forward to seeing the 88 car out there on the track. But anything else we should know? I think fuel might have been a question here. 100 laps at Lanier in the feature race. You got any nerves spiking up? You usually don't seem to be the one to get nervous.
Sorry for the difficulties, guys. They were running starting order for the feature, and I just didn't want Kevin to miss it. We'll bring him back in the booth, maybe under yellow. Caleb, what do you think?
That sounds good, John. Apologize for that there, but we will wish Kevin the best of luck tonight out there in the field. No doubt about it. And that'll be fine with me, John. Advanced Sim Racing, going to give a shout to some of them sponsors, though, while we got them here. They're coming on with us a couple weeks back. RS Button Boxes, Jacksonville International Raceway, where champions are made out of Jacksonville, Florida. B&B Wraps, Monkey Designs, don't throw Ghost in there, Hammer Time Racing, Prettyman Racing, RJM Motorsports. And if there's anybody else out there missing, I apologize for that. But those extra ones on the end is my little twist on some of those guys out there. We all tend to be the same group of people here who make this thing possible week in, week out. And got a lot of thanks to give out every week for making this happen. All right, guys, we're still trying to get things worked out, I believe. Still apologize for that. There, we got a little intermission. But, and I think some of those that might be regular viewers here, week in and week out, I did just put the post up on my Facebook page, so check it out.
Yeah, I
Monkey
think
Broadcasting.
basically what's going on is they have an invert. Possibly go an invert for this feature, and it's kind of screwing some stuff up.
And you will have that. I myself, as you as well, John, league owners know that things like this happen. It gets frustrating sometimes, but these nothing Jeremy Beekner there and the guys can't handle. So here we go. Looks like we got it underway here. Got it wrapped up and ready to go, John.
Not sure if that's going to be their actual starting, only because of the inversion that they possibly will put into effect here. So I don't know if I would call cars out until they finally line up. We'll just see what happens here in the next couple seconds.
And we're going to check it out here. Going to have to take a delay on that starting grid, that lineup here. I think they might let them go green, right, John? And then they might line them back up. That's not correct. I apologize.
We're gonna see. I think I would think they would line them up right after the green, and then maybe possibly throw a caution to see. But we'll see here. This is a learning curve for us, as the inverts are kind of crazy.
Sorry about that. John kind of popped out on you, man.
Oh, looks like we got a couple around there. Try to bring you guys the replay.
All right, guys, I got a yellow out here already. John, I apologize. I keep getting kicked out for some reason. And we're going to see what happened here. Looks like Johnson got underneath Tyler Clemens there, causing a big pile up there. I think got one upside down turtle on the racetrack, and he gets it off. A leaner. Oh, no, the owner O2 car up on its side. We're going to call that a leaner. Give him 3 points in the backyard game of horseshoes. And we'll speed things back up here. Thanks, John. Sorry about that for the beginning there, guys. But Advanced Sim Racing, got to thank them for being out and being a part of this broadcast, this racing league here every week. It's been, I think they're with us 3 weeks now, if that's correct, John, I think. And it's been a pleasure having them out there, as well as Jacksonville International Raceway, RS Button Boxes, B&B Wraps, and Monkey Design. Got Rice Racing down there on that bottom left-hand corner, looking good there. So shout out to that right there, man. I appreciate that, John.
We appreciate you, buddy. Don't you forget it.
I never will, sir. And just remember yourself as well, man. Don't forget yourself, buddy. We wouldn't be able to make any of this possible without the monkey himself as well. So many thanks gone out tonight. I believe they're going to take them out single file, looks like here. And Darren Gallagher, my man in the 12 car, going to be your leader with Dylan Smith behind him there in the 15S. As the pace car ducks off, green flags back out here at Lanier. Let's go back to racing. And here we go, guys. They're taking it in down single file. Darren Gallagher seems to take the lead here. Down on the bottom, though, looks like we got Logan Velez and Kevin Prettyman in the top 5 here. That was a killer shot there.
Yeah, he's doing good. I know he's got good hopes. And, oh, looks like one in the wall. See, it looked
One
like
in the
Dylan
wall.
Smith got into the wall there and he collected himself back up and kept going.
There's that 88 car, Kevin Prettyman. Looking good, though. Hate that Dylan Hughes had a good run there to the front, man, and hate that he got involved in the wall there. Jeff Kemp puts him in the second spot, though, as Darren Gallagher seems to take off from the field here. And Logan Velez, the 47 car, not far behind Kemp. What a good shot there coming off the corner there, John. That looks good, man. Awesome. Those guys are awfully close to the wall.
So we got Darren Gallagher, the 12 car, a couple sponsors here, Sportslander Racing, B&B Wraps, DG Fabrication and Design. He's from Butler, Pennsylvania, 31 years old, runs 305 and 410 sprints, 12 career wins, 305 points championships, former Big Block Sprint Car crew chief.
Oh, nice. Well, that's quite the rundown, quite the resume, man. That's some interesting information there, man. I'll have to check into some of that, no doubt. So, hellacious hats off to that guy for real. That team as well, them guys put in a lot of work. A lot of these guys do. If you hence the name True Racers, these guys get out here and run for real, man, and it's just been good to have these guys come out for another season. And I think I seen the 88 car, Kevin Prettyman, man, that RJM Motorsports bottom feeder. That's where we first got our kickoff and start, man, there in DOD, Defenders of Dirt. And
He's
Kevin and
he's trying to hold him off.
Kevin and I seem to be the bottom feeders as Dylan Smith makes contact.
Him and Tyler have been touching each other the last couple laps here. Interesting to see what transpires through it. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully it's just hard racing and they can have a good race.
Yeah, ain't no doubt, man. This guy's really a respectful group, no doubt, and we just want to see the best, no doubt. Of course, as always, as we see Kevin Prettyman there down on the bottom still once again trying to make his move. And Gallagher got a little under a second on Logan Velez there, who seems to be coming. He did get by Kemp in the 51 car. And now Prettyman's going to try to make a move on Jeff Kemp, I believe.
Just graze that outside wall. Give you a little bit of information here on Dylan Smith of the 15S. Couple sponsors: Tad Excavating, Comfort Export Heating and Cooling, Academy Transmissions. He's from Pine Bush, New York, 20 years of age, 8 years racing experience in the Sportsman mods, and many wins at multiple tracks.
Nice, man. I like those stats, no doubt. That's awesome, John. Dylan Smith, he's 20 years old, man. He's got a few under his belt, man. I'd like to see what he can transpire out in the future for his career, and there's no doubt he's not done. And
Constantly calling Darren Gallagher his dad, because I don't know if he's getting yelled at by him or if it's just that much kind of respect type of thing. I'm not sure, but he's always Darren Gallagher. He's always calling Darren his dad.
And I would also, if I had a chance, call Darren my dad as well. Darren is a good guy, good racer, man, and part of Sportslander Motorsports. Got to give the guys a shout out. And it's always a pleasure to watch them race, man. And good to see that 12 car out front here as he's trying to keep away from Logan Velez in that 43 car as he's reeled him back into just over a half a second. And without one shadow of a doubt there, here he comes. Jeff Kemp still in third place. I believe we have our own Prettyman Racing DOD RJM Motorsports 88 Kevin Prettyman inside the top 5.
talk about Logan here real quick in the 43 car. Team Ruthless Racing, Primetime Wraps. They also do wraps, guys, just like me and several other guys. Sorry about that. Hit my mic. Coloni, what is it, Illinois? 16 years old in this 43 car. And he's also a IMCA Sport Mod driver of the 43 car.
Awesome there, John. Somehow I just got disconnected one more time. Not sure what's up with that. But I appreciate you having my back nonetheless. And it looks like Logan Velez has gotten a little bit closer now as he's under a half a second on Darren Gallagher, with Jeff Kemp in third, Kevin Prettyman fourth, Kevin Johnson fifth, Jason Randolph and Tyler Clement in seventh. Dylan Smith, Adam Bell, and Jeremy Bickner, who is out in the pits, unfortunately, as well as, well, I thought Tyler Clement, but no, he's back out on the track. So hopefully Bickner will get his way back out there, man, as we're going to have a battle for the lead here in just a moment, John. So tighten them down and get ready. It's about to get interesting here as we just cross a quarter of the way through the race. Here in a couple laps, I think we're going 24 this time, if I ain't mistaken. I could be reading that wrong.
Another person we want to look at is Mr. Prettyman is fighting Jeff Kemp, man. He's fighting him clean, fighting him true. And he likes these tracks, likes the bottom side tracks. Looks like we got a battle for the lead here, brewing up.
And wow, oh wow, here we go. Gonna see what happens there. I think I'm hitting the button, John. I think I'm hitting the disconnect button on accident, really. It's getting a little frustrating for me as we cross 32 laps in the magic number 32. As Kemp going to try to go down to the bottom on Prettyman and see if he can't pick up something down there. He's seen that 88 car coming, and Kevin, like John said, he does like the bottom. He's been really strong, man. Watched us grow. He's watched me grow as well as you, John, and definitely a big part of what we do here with the Monkey at Monkey Design, Monkey Broadcasting, and RJ Motorsports, as well as DOD. So, well, we're going to get some things rolling here. We're going to take a look back up front in a minute, see what's happening here as we have a lead change, I believe.
Yeah, I know Kevin would want to be in the booth here, but he's more of a racer than an announcer, and he was really missing the racing. We got Jeff Kemp there in the 51 car that he's trying to make a pass on. Got some good sponsors. We got a shout out for him. Textron Off-Road, Grunt Style. He's from Waterloo, New York at 42 years of age. And he says as far as wins or anything in a car, he's just a big-time race fan.
And there's nothing wrong with that, no doubt. The guys down there on the bottom now, everybody's going to try to take that bottom line. And Kevin brought them all there, I believe he did. Oh, let's just see what's going on here now. It'll be a little bit. Logan Velez, Darren Gallagher, Jeff Kemp, and Kevin Prettyman there about to be on the. We see Gallagher, he's going to try to run back up top.
One we haven't talked about a lot was there Kevin Prettyman there. He, I mean, we have, but we haven't. I don't have a lot of specs on him. I know he did early, late model / limited late racing, and he's got a hell of a background and a hell of a family that pushes him to drive these cars. So the old 88 isn't short of any kind of experience. That's for damn sure.
That is for damn sure, and I was lucky enough to get to meet Mr. Prettyman and see a little bit about what he has going on up there in Columbiaville. So that was a pleasure to meet him. Still got to knock you off the list there, John, and shake that hand of the monkey. But Kevin is also not a little guy. He's a big boy.
Oh, yeah, he always said he was.
He's definitely not short of any experience, man, and he's one of the lead bottom feeders here that we got with RJM and DOD. So definitely always gonna have to have an eye on that 88 car, if nothing else, because he's gonna be coming one way or the other.
Just a hell of a battle, man. I don't know a lot about Kevin Johnson here, but I know he wants to run clean because this race is with him. But I'll tell you what, when he's on you, you know it, and he's always clean. You never feel him hit you if it is a racing incident, and he's just giving it everything he's got on that top shelf to try to keep up to that bottom. Almost wonder if the setup's a little gear bound.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what they might have went with. I heard a couple gears got shouted out there last night as we got on here and kind of watched a little bit of racing. But
I believe it was supposed to, one around.
No, I think maybe, no, it's not. I apologize for that there, but it was Kevin Johnson and Jeff Kemp, Kevin Prettyman, they're all bunched in together. And it's brought to you out in part by Advanced Sim Racing. And we are, like I said, got 3 weeks on with these guys there. I think Kevin Johnson, there, you mentioned him, Kevin, there. Here's we get on him to put this yellow flag. I see up in front of him, maybe Kemp got up in front of Gallagher, I think, and then kind of slowed him up a little bit, which checked everybody else up behind him. And watch on board there with Kevin Johnson, man. He's got a good number, I can tell you that. And as you've seen Kevin go to the bottom, try to run down there and get everybody to try to draw him.
Right, though. I think maybe Darren didn't want it right there. Darren didn't want to hit, and there's nowhere that Kevin could have went. I mean, it happened so quick. I don't think that, well, I know it wasn't intentional because these guys are stellar, but right there,
no, just
Darren didn't want to wreck him, and Kevin didn't either. He just a matter of can't get on the brakes quick enough, fast enough, and don't want to get run over from behind as well.
Right, and just bottled everybody else up, but the racing incident nonetheless. And I think we are back to green here, going to get us brought back up to speed there. Excellent job by the Monkey Man, keeping us in play and in tune with what's going on the racetrack, no doubt. And we're riding on board, I believe, with our own. I thought it might have been Kevin Prettyman. I'm not really sure about that one. But they're all there. Velas, Kemp, Prettyman in third place. Fourth place, Kevin Johnson, Tyler Clement, Jason Randolph, Dylan Smith, Adam Bell, Darren Gallagher, and Jeremy Beekner.
We are halfway.
Flag. Cross flag's coming out. We are halfway here, and we're going to see what Kemp can't do, man. That 51 car, don't take your eye off that guy, that monkey design 51. Please don't take your eye off him. He is on the move. Sports Splendor Motorsport.
He's hungry for that. He's hungry for it. He's got to show some
Jeff
patience.
Kemp, and definitely, I think you're going to have to take it easy at some point. This track's definitely taking a lot of rubber, and it's going to get slick out there. So if you found the grip, you might want to take it easy on it because you're going to have to use them tires up late in the run, at least underneath the last 15 to 20 laps.
We haven't really talked about a guy tonight too much, Adam Bell, which I know he'll be there late in the run because he's super fast in that 23B. He's from Frytown. I can't even read where it's right. He's 39 years old. Mods, Dirt Legends, 2020 IMCA South Carolina track champion. No, SC. I'm sorry, SC. But he's right there with me, same age as I am, Caleb.
Oh man, and I can tell you what, I heard that IMCA South Carolina track champion that right there, man. And don't count yourself out, John. I know you've got a little bit of experience, and you're not inexperienced to say the least, man, in a race car as well. So got a little bit in common with 23B of Adam Bell. I myself, interesting enough, as we got a little mix up here with Adam Bell. You got Kevin Prettyman there on the outside, man.
See that three wide action, baby.
This is getting hot and heavy here, no doubt about it. As I'm going to see if he can't
Clement went up, hit the wall there. I know he's probably kicking himself in the butt for doing that, but he'll shoot back around. Tyler Clement in the 97 car here. He Ruthless Racing, Hooters, Primetime Wraps is his sponsors. Hampton, Illinois, 23 years old, and he says he's a fan of the sport for life. Never get away from it.
Nice, man. I can understand that, man. I was getting ready to shout a few facts out. I have zero experience in the race car, but I have experience on one with the driver himself, with Ghost Racing, RJM, and DOD, Shane Martin. Crew chiefing for him, man, from back in the 4-cylinder Vega days. We had a Camaro, ran with mini stock class, and then ran modifieds up until about 2013, I think it was. Or 2013. I apologize, I said 2003. But that's about it there for me. And that IMCA class, man, I'm telling you, John, it's an interesting thing, man. A lot of these guys have quite a bit more experience than I thought, though. I knew that a lot of them raced in real life now today, or they had been at some point in time. So very interesting stats here tonight, and try to keep that going week in, week out, get you guys a little more info on what goes on, how these guys operate, and what pushes them to come out here week in, week out. Put on a hell of a show, which they got going on right now, no doubt about it.
Yeah, trying to bring everything firsthand. There's a good battle brewing right there. What is that? Is that from like, what, 6th to 9th or something? I mean, it's
9th to 10th, I think it might be. That's Jason Randolph, Tyler Clement, Adam Bell. And I believe it's going to be Randolph, Clement, Bell, Prettyman, and I think that might be it. That's from 5th, I think, to 8th or 9th. 4th, I think, to 8th or 9th, I believe. So what a crazy battle we got there. Some of them going to the bottom, shooting down. Gallagher's in the mix there. Dylan Smith's in the mix of that.
When Tyler and Jason Randolph got together, and I am very surprised they were able to keep that straight. That was a lot of give and take.
And these guys, like you said, are respectful as they could be, man. And it's been a pleasure to be out here for a second season with them, no doubt. But it's definitely fun to watch. As you can see, Logan Villas, Jeff Kemp, Kevin Johnson, and Bell there kind of powering out. They're on the bottom, man. And Kevin Prettyman still holding in on the top 5 spot there. As we are just under... can't quite read the laps there, John. Give me some help there, buddy, on what we got to go here. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, it's 28 to go. Sorry about that where it dropped off. I think we lost Jeremy Beekner there. He's continuously going lap down. I know he got back out and joined the field, but we lost him again. Hate to see that for the O2 car.
No doubt he had an incident earlier where he got caught up in a little mix-up right there at the beginning, and was our leaner tonight. Gave him 3 points, man, for that barnyard game of horseshoes. And the 32 car, you can see Kevin Johnson. He hasn't really pulled up off the top. And, John, to be honest with you, this track has transitioned, man. You see a few of these guys, man, that they spread out. I've seen Kevin go up. I've seen him come back down to the bottom. I've also seen Darren Gallagher, Jeff Kemp running up high as well. But I've been watching this track transition and fade in and out. So, Tyre's going to play a pack. I think we're 25 to go here. at Lanier, and we'll see if the 32 car can make a run on Kemp, as Logan Velas has got about a second and a half, maybe a little less, on the 51 of Jeff Kemp.
Yeah, right now they're just looking for speed, trying to find something that works for them and not everyone else, or at least just works for them to make hold their position. Track put on a lot of rubber right now, so she's dried out. She's got a lot of rubber down. Looks like Jeff Kemp and Logan are really running that middle right in the rubber. So I mean, that's where I would be running.
Right in that slick. If you can grip there and keep your foot off the throttle enough, man, and just watch that throttle for short, and then dial it in and get yourself in a routine, man, and hit your marks. If you can pull it off, man, that's probably where some of your speed is going to be. But Kevin Johnson, man, he looks like he's getting one hell of a run off exit the corners, man, as we get just out 20 to go. And they're kind of spaced on out. But if I'm not mistaken, Johnson's going to get a run in. He's catching Kemp in that 51 car. So keep an eye on the 32 and
that top
see
side
what
starting
happens.
to come in, man. You got a
20
good
laps
run
to
coming
go.
in there.
Yes, he does. He's going to take a move down on the bottom of Kemp. They almost touched. Now Johnson on the bottom.
See if Johnson can change his line and get that speed back.
It's hard to do, man, to stay consistent and not get complacent there as you change your lineup, try to get a run, especially with one of those that's good enough as he had off the corner, man, up high. And we're going to give that time around to the 32, Kevin Johnson, in second. And what a battle we got here, John. No doubt about that.
Oh, and
Man,
Jeff's
he's really
not
making
gonna
that
just
look.
lay down. Jeff ain't gonna lay down and die. He wants a podium. He wants first place. I would agree with him. He earned it. Been a long time coming
Yeah, he's
just to
great,
try
this
to
dude.
get up on these podiums. It's hard to do.
Absolutely is. And Jeff Kemp puts a lot of work into this here, man. A lot of the stuff setup-wise goes out to him and you as well. Some of these other guys out there put in test time and practice laps, and he's definitely not going to be one to lay down, but we've got one hell of a drag race, though, off the corner. Give that time around the second place with Jeff Kemp. He'll take it this time. I believe we're just right. It's 16 to go, I think. 18. I think
It's
it's
15 to go. 14 to the line.
14 to the line. Oh, give it to Kemp one more time, man. That's going to be one hell of a battle. No
They're
doubt.
losing Logan though, battling like this, which I know they're both just trying to battle out, but coming to 14 to go, get in line, start pushing each other, draft with each other, just don't kill each other's drives off. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Uh-oh, and as you speak, man, it shall come a yellow flag out on the speedway. The 43 car, Logan Vella's not wanting to see that, as you were saying. The battle between those two cars, Jeff Kemp and Kevin Johnson, they were getting a little bit hot and heavy there. It was a hell of a battle, and those guys are just having fun, no doubt about it. And it was allowing the 43 to pull off. But Advanced Sim Racing brings us out another yellow flag here as we're just above 10 to go here at Lanier in the 358 modifieds. Advanced Sim Racing. Think them guys up coming in and being a part of this once more. True Racer Championship High Racing Series, man. B&B Wraps, RS Button Boxes, Jacksonville International Raceway, Rice Racing, Monkey Design. We all part of this. We all out here, man. Every week we have a good time and we enjoy this. So let's see what happened here. As we got Henry the Hammer Jones. No, Scott.
Yeah, 97 car just went a little high, caught that outside berm and tossed her in the wall.
Tossed her in the wall and drug her down and caused her to spin around. Rewind that back out and get going here. It's going to be one hell of a battle, man. With that yellow coming out, John, with just above 10 to go. Want to heat the battle up for everything, man. We'll see if Johnson and Kemp can keep their battle going, or can they absolutely run that 43 car down to Logan Velas.
You see Kemp there a little bit sideways. He's trying to keep the car straight, but it's fighting him a little bit. I think Logan's being a little bit more throttle patient on the bottom. But I don't blame these guys. They want to win, and that's what I'd be doing too.
That's why we're here, man. That's why we do this, buddy. But as you can see, Logan Bell's 10 laps to go here, man, and Johnson's going to be underneath. He's underneath Kemp and on top of Kemp. 9 laps to go. Yellow flag's back out. Once more, guys, we got a yellow flag out here with True Racers Championship iRacing Series. 358 modifieds here at Lanier. When I was in Acworth, Georgia, I was about an hour and a half from this track, I believe. And unfortunately, it has a dirt configuration on iRacing, but it is asphalt paved. I did check it out. I did do some research while I was in Georgia, and it is paved with asphalt still. Yet they have not put dirt on it. I think it once was dirt. But definitely a cool little track, and it's got a lot of good racing here. I've got a lot of memories at this track, a lot of good wins here.
15 car got in the wall. 15 car get in the wall and raised it up on the wall, and then we had a caution there.
And that'll be the 15. That's a Dylan Smith. We got 1 lap to green here, man. We're going to single them out here. I believe what's coming. No mercy. Absolutely going to heat it up here, man. I believe we got 8 laps to go. Logan Bellows, Kevin Johnson, Jeff Kemp. We got Johnson and another yellow, man. These guys got to get it wrapped up and hold it together, man. I know this final 10 laps of the race here. And everything's getting excited, and nerves are playing a role here, but you got to keep it under wraps, no doubt. And I can't say much about that myself. We all know my nerves tend to rock me right off the boat. A 97 car. One more time here. Oh no, the 23B. He looked like there as they were coming to that last green flag that he was going to let Johnson, Kemp, and Logan Bellows battle it out, maybe slide through on the bottom. And he just got kicked up and into the wall. Looks like to me, man. I'm not really sure, but we shall see nonetheless. And appreciate you, John. Got to give a shout out to you, the monkey. He makes it happen. He gives us the replays, man.
Gotta be quick, baby.
And you do an excellent job at that. But here we go, guys. Going to wrap it up one more time. We'll see if these guys can pull it off. And the green flag's back in the air here at Lanier. Let's finish it out, baby. Yeah, and laps to go.
Again, last week's winner in 32 there, trying for another win. He's getting some good runs top to bottom.
He was doing that really good early on there, John, as we got crossed into the last 20, or, underneath 25 to go. He was getting some hellacious runs off that top side, and he's going to have a shot at Bella's here. 6 laps to go, coming to 5.
Just a little bit of contact with the wall there. He didn't want that. Logan came up to block him.
Here we go. He's got 4 laps to go. Going to be 3 this time around at the line. Adam Bell, though, in 3rd. Seen him, like I said, man, he looked like he had a good run there, that green before the last one. And Jeff Kemp and Randolph there behind him, rounding out your top 5. But Logan Bellis better hold his stuff together, man, because I'm telling you, the 32 car is getting some runs as we try slam wave coming to the pop signal stick this time around.
See Logan there. Logan found what he was doing. He saw what Kevin was doing. He full sent her right in there just with Kevin.
Holds up, man. He's trying to get that line tanking down, and we're going to be coming to that white flag this time around. 1 lap to go. Can the 32 car go back-to-back here? Double weeks out with Logan Bellows in front of him. The 32 going to take one last final time and shot down in the corner. He's going to go high and try to get the run off. He's not going to quite get it. Give the win to Logan Bellas in the 43 car. Good run by Kevin Johnson in second. And Adam Bell, the 23B, brings home third.
Yeah, it's good to see someone up there really challenging Logan there at the end.
Absolutely, man, and it's definitely not an unfamiliar thing to see him in victory lane as he kicks it around there to do a little celebratory burnout and gets the door in by Kemp, who just happened to be in the way. But what a race there, man, and it is really good to see the 32 car, man. And Kevin Johnson, he came right into this league and he took right off like a rocket, man, and it's been fun to watch nonetheless. So congratulations to those three guys. We got them on the podium, man, and we'll see. I think Kevin Prettyman ended up in 8th tonight. Kemp was 4th place after Adam Bell in 3rd. Jason Randolph, Tyler Clement, Dylan Smith. And then Kevin Prettyman, Darren Gallagher, and Jeremy Beekner rounded out the rest of the field. Third place, Adam Bell, the 23B car. You got a copy on me, Adam?
Yeah.
How we doing, sir, man? You looked really strong there towards the end. I had an eye on you there those last couple of restarts, buddy. You looked really strong, man, and seemed like you was going to try to let them other guys there, I think it was Kemp and Johnson, battle it out there with Logan Bellas, and you was going to slide on right on through to the bottom maybe and get just by all that mess. But third place tonight, man. Give us a rundown on how you felt tonight and how the car went, and some sponsors, buddy.
Well, just took it easy for the first 50, trying to save my stuff, see if I could make a run late, and figured we might have a couple cautions. Feel bad I got into Dylan there and got him sideways, and then I don't know if I caught Jeff sleeping on that last restart or what happened, but I feel bad about that too. So
We're just watching it on the broadcast on the live feed. He didn't go, but it's good that you feel bad. That shows true racer, buddy.
yeah, you don't want to pass somebody like that. So I don't know. You kind of want to give him a spot back, but then you got a bunch of other guys that are going to be right all over you. So it's kind of tough to do that too.
Looking at what's going on in the broadcast here, you had two guys, 47 and the 15 car, right on your ass. So you better not have lifted.
Right.
In that
Yeah.
wall.
You just can't do it. It's a tough situation. So.
That's racing,
But
baby.
yeah, good night. I probably took it a little too easy tonight for a little too long, but it worked out a little bit. So felt like I had a good car at the end still. So.
Yeah, you definitely had a good car at the end there, Adam, and you're not a stranger to the podium, no doubt. And Lanier's a tough track, man. It's kind of narrow, a little tight, so those guys that you might catch sleeping and stuff, it happens. You don't have a lot of room to work with, so you got to do what you got to do. And like John said, man, it shows a lot of respect that you are apologetic about everything that happened. But good run for you tonight, man. The 23B car. Give us a shout out on your sponsors, and we shall let you go, man.
Oh, just Monkey Designs, B&B Wraps, True Racer for putting this thing on. Thank you guys. Everybody puts in a lot of work on this stuff, building setups and everything. It's a pretty awesome deal. So.
Thank you, Adam.
Yep. Thanks.
You Adam, third place tonight, the 23B, Adam Bell. And we will move it on up the line here to the 32 car of Kevin Johnson, who had an excellent run tonight, man, who gave Logan Bellas a shot there at the end, but just couldn't quite pull it off. We'll let John pull him in here and get us in. If not, let's see if Kevin's going to get a copy. All right, my man in the 32 car representing, man, Kevin Johnson, second place tonight. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Yeah, go ahead.
How we doing, man? You look good, man. You had an excellent car on the top side tonight. Looked like to me you were getting a couple good runs off the corner, man. And I thought you had something for Logan there at the end. It was good to see somebody up front battling with him and giving him a challenge. But give us a little rundown on how the 32 car ran tonight.
Oh, really good. Really good setup once again. Yeah, the track kind of came to me at the end. I wish I wouldn't have messed up and spun Tyler out in the first lap. I didn't mean to do that, and I apologize to anybody that I ruined the race. I know Jeremy got the brunt of that, and I feel bad about it. but it is what it is, I guess, and try to make the best of it.
Yeah, but if you actually look at it, man, like if you look at it as a racing incident, it's a racing incident. It's not something that you intentionally did. So
No, I didn't, but I know not everybody sees it that way, so I'm sure I'm gonna have a little payback coming my way.
as long as it wasn't intentional, that's the biggest thing that I really believe in, and I'm very strong about that is. And if you come down in that corner wanting to wreck somebody, I can see it. Everyone can see it. We can see it in the broadcast. We can see it, in the race, everything. If it's a spot where you thought the guy wasn't going to brake as much as he was because he shouldn't have, and I'm not saying this in particular to your exact thing, but that is different.
Lanier's a narrow track. There's not a lot of room here either, so take that into consideration as well.
I don't know. His car was blinking, and I'm not making excuses. I really thought he was going to drive it in the corner a lot deeper than what he did, and I just completely misjudged.
Well, and that's what I
What was
thought
going
too.
on?
Because I watched it and I backed up and watched it there in the broadcast too. But don't beat yourself up over that. That's gonna happen. The speed that car and that driver had there late in the run was awesome.
Phenomenal.
And if you watch the broadcast later, you're gonna see Logan learns from you. Logan's a very good learner. He's young and he's a very good learner. I'll give him that. And when he was running his own line and you found something, he jumped right on that line. And
he did right there at the end. I think he was under like the last 3 or 4 laps there, Kevin, as he seen you coming, man. He definitely off that last restart was there.
Started running in high, diamonding off low, and he never did that the whole race. And for you to push him to that point, Kevin, that he started wondering, oh shit, that's great. That's what we want. We don't just want that towards Logan. We want that towards Kevin and Adam and Jeff and all these guys. It makes for great racing, and it's not just one guy, pulling away from track. But that's a great run, and throw out your sponsors. What makes you you?
Monkey Designs, the sweet wrap I got, obviously. Always. He needs to make me a couple more, too, when he's got some free time. And Runner Tech Services, Jeremy, for putting this league on. I feel really bad for how his race went because that was all my fault. And thank you guys for being broadcasters and making this go. Hopefully we can get some more people in here and make it more exciting.
Oh, awesome, man. You keep doing that, we will.
Hope so. I'm going to keep trying. I needed about 110 laps there, I think.
Good to see the 32 car, though, back on the podium. Last week's winner. This week's second place, though. Kevin, go enjoy your second place tonight, man. Go put her in the holler. Chill out. We'll let you go, buddy.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. We hope to see you again here on the podium here soon. I'm sure we will. All right, let's kick it on out, though, to our winner here at Lanier in the 358 Modifieds, the 43 car. Logan Bellows, got a copy, buddy.
Yes, I do, man.
Hey, man, good to see you, man. Good to hear from you again. Good to watch you running out there again. The 43 car came straight up through the field, buddy. But, looked good tonight nonetheless. And let's just hear a little bit about it from you. Let's see what you got to say, man. You look good. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Early in the race, that first, I don't know what all happened. I just know the big wreck happened, which gave me a lot better starting spot. Then it was on the top for a while, and I started looking at times, and I noticed that I don't know who was catching me, but a couple people from in the back or towards or behind me were catching me, and I'm not that I'm good on top, not that I'm perfect on top, because by far, I'm not, but I'm quick up there, and they shouldn't be catching me up fast. So then I moved to the bottom, and then me and Darren had a good race for a while, and then I just started racing the bottom, and the cost started killing me because my line started going away. I didn't know where the line was coming, so then at the end I was struggling. I just played the blocking game.
It actually was kind of crazy because sorry to jump in there, Logan. It just looked like you were a racer to a point where you could see where he was making speed, like not even necessarily blocking, because every time that like you would come in the corner in his line, he'd kind of goof up a little bit. He'd hit the outside wall, and you would
Well,
drive
yeah.
off really good. That was that. I mean, for a racer, you need that. You use that in real life, like not blocking, but like if a guy's making time on you from behind, do you use that in real life to try to make you faster? You know what I mean? I'm not.
Well, you know how much in a cockpit to make you faster if you know where they're running, and because obviously you don't run mirrors in real life. I mean, I didn't really use it tonight. If you notice that they're getting a good run or you can hear them, yeah, you're gonna start figuring out how they're gonna run. If they're faster at their line, that doesn't mean that they're gonna win the race. They have to pass you. So there's been times when I haven't been the fastest on the racetrack, but I can just run my line and they have to go around me, which is hard. Like Kevin ran a great race. I mean, he really did. I had the line. I was a leader. It's hard to pass that. Like it's hard
It
to
is,
pass
man.
the line.
And
and
you
that
could
would be
see
it.
you learning, like, and I said this to Caleb, and Caleb can confirm it. Like, I'm like, did you see Logan right there? Logan learned where Kevin was making speed. He knows he's not below him. He can hear him a little bit higher, and you put it up there, and it wasn't even blocking because he hit the wall behind you. It was just amazing to watch that that point where you can.
Very quick learner, Logan.
Yeah.
Very quick learner, man. And you got, like John just said, I can confirm that, man. It's interesting to watch you, man. It's not blocking. I wouldn't even call it mirror driving, but
Yeah.
it's definitely something that's interesting, man. We know you're a young fella and you've got quite a bit of wins and your last season's champion, so definitely got some skills there in the brain of yours.
Skills to pay the bills, baby.
But yeah. I mean,
good
otherwise, I don't know what setup that was. It kind of felt like the stock linear setup, and it was actually, I think it was actually multiple lane racing. It was actually really good.
Yeah, I
Like-
That was, I know that was a setup that, I mean, I believe they can call me a liar on this. That was like Jeff Kemp.
It was no.
Adam Bell.
Jeremy selected the wrong one, I guess, when he went in.
Oh, see, you're calling me out on it. My bad. I didn't have the insider.
I
My bad.
don't know if they could have had another setup. He said he had a few of them, and he
Yeah.
accidentally clicked the wrong one. Honestly, it looked good racing to me. I
Yeah,
don't.
The track worked out good. I mean, what makes you, man? I know you're on Call of Duty and that, but every time you come in here, you have a good time, and you're always fast, and that's what we want. We need more of it, man. Is there more people
Well,
out there on Call of Duty that can run
really?
fast?
I have no idea. Honestly, I almost didn't even race the league race tonight. I got called in to race someone else's car at a fair. Was all planned up to do that, but our sanctioning doesn't allow me to go up to this said class. So last minute I decided I was gonna jump in. So this whole week it was just basically like I'm just gonna play Call of Duty. iRacing does not sound fun right now. I'm only racing iRacing for our league races right now. And if I didn't race, I would know if I come back in the winter season, it's really good. I'm gonna suck. So I'm just kind of keep my toes wet. And then I know if I come in here and I can run from these guys, most of these guys are really, really fast, and you can probably put yourself in any qualifying spot in any league race out there.
That's a great win, man. I just have to send it out to you, man. An awesome win, and hope to see you up front soon, man. Throw out some sponsors. I know we did in the broadcast too, with
Yeah, congratulations on your win tonight, Logan. It's a hell of a run, buddy.
Yeah, I'm a thanking Team Ruthless. You guys are putting on the league, or not the league, the broadcast. You're putting on the league, and other than that, these guys are fast, and that's all I gotta say.
Well, we had a good time, man. Good job,
the
buddy. Running.
master himself.
Thank you, guys.
43 car, man, running good tonight. Your winner here at Lanier. Logan, go celebrate, buddy. Have a good night. Play Call of Duty. Get some guys in here if you can, but if not, it's always a pleasure seeing you, man, and have a good night, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
And right, that's going to do it, man. That was a great interview, man. Always a pleasure there. If you look at that 32 car carrying that left front off the corner, man, what a hellacious fucking run he had there off of each corner. He was running really good there.
I know that a lot of what goes on in iRacing is so much. It's not just Jeff Kemp or Kevin Johnson or Pretty Man. It's just the guys who really come in and do these practice races. I mean, Caleb, I think we've done probably about 4 or 5 practice races, and I'll run with these guys if it's not open. And to even run, I got a 3rd place, and it was only a quarter of the guys that were in there.
Wow.
I just was like, yeah, man. And so these guys have speed, and you know,
They have a lot of fun too, man. There's a lot of respect. They have a lot of fun, and you know, they're really respectful dudes. So you can't beat any of that. You know, me myself, I'd love to get into a little more of this. And I'm like Kevin Prettyman. I've been missing getting in behind the wheel. So, you know, a couple different things is about to take place for me, and I'm hoping to do that. But I don't blame you, John. To be able to get out there and run with them has got to be, you know, exhilarating, and it's definitely a good time to say the least. So.
Well, we lost Prettyman in the booth, so we got to step it up. I know Henry Jones is in here right now, and he's being pretty quiet. So we might get him a little bit of chatty Cathy. We might get him a little bit worked up. And maybe he'll say something or two, and but
That's
we'll
our
see.
eye in the sky, man. Hammer time racing, Mr. Henry, the Hammer Jones, man. And we might see what happens, John. We get him in there and see if we can't do. He said chatty Cathy.
Hey, it's the Hammer, the one and only.
That's right, baby. Man.
Count it down, Caleb. Let's end her now.
Tonight, though, guys, John Monker and Henry, the Hammer Jones, man. Kevin Prettyman, who ran the race tonight. I'm Caleb Rife for Monkey Broadcasting and Monkey Design. We're going to say goodnight here on a Wednesday for True Racers Championship iRacing Series. Have a good night, everybody. We will see you next week.